Welcome back, guys. Vision Hero Born Entertainment bringing you guys a comic cover review. It was just revealed yesterday that the cover for issue 179 of The Walking Dead: A New World Order, part 5 of 6. So today, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the cover and the synopsis for issue 179 of The Walking Dead. Now, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead like I am, or comics, hit the subscribe button down below. That way you won't be able to miss any more of my comic content or Walking Dead content I put out on my channel. Now let's begin. Now I already gave my thoughts on the variant cover, which features Carl. I don't really like it, but if you want my full thoughts, check out my video about that. I'll have it linked up above. But right now, I'm gonna be giving my thoughts on the main cover itself, and be reading and giving my thoughts on the little synopsis blurb we got there, and just give you my thoughts on the main cover and what I think of it, and what I think will be going on given the little synopsis we got with the cover. Now, the little synopsis for issue 179 says, "The journey home. There's nothing worse than returning home with fewer people than you left with." Now, that's very interesting, given especially what's going on the cover here. We got a Commonwealth soldier pointing a gun at Eugene. Now, let me get my thoughts on who I think is going to die. I don't think it's going to be Eugene. Killing off Eugene would be way too obvious. I think if they did that, that'd be kind of silly. You don't want to feature Eugene on the cover with a gun to him, and then kill him in the comic itself. I think that's way too obvious. So I'm gonna say Eugene's safe. Then let's move on to Michonne. I think there's no way she's gonna die, especially since she's been reunited with her daughter. I think that'd be really, really bad. Especially, like, I think fans would be very mad at that, so I don't think that they'll kill off Michonne either. And then you got the princess. I think there's a good chance she could die, especially given what happened on the cover before. I think she's definitely a contender. You got Sadiq. There's not much going on. He's kind of a background character. I think that he could die, but I don't really know if I want to see that yet. Then we got Magma and Unico, and I think both of them honestly are safe. If you've watched my channel, you'll know I make a point to point out things like the LGBT community's impact on certain medias, and I think that if they kill off Magna or Unico, I think the LGBT community will go insane. So I don't think they're gonna do that. If we were in a perfect world, I'd say Unico to push Magna's character, but I don't think they do that. I really hope they would kill Unico, because I feel like if they did that, we can get a lot more development on Magna, which we are badly needing right now. So right now, I think maybe the princess giving the cover for 178, that's a possibility. But I don't think it's going to be her, because she wasn't at their home. So why would they be referring to her in returning home? Because she wasn't in any of the communities before. I think she's safe. I'm going to go with Unico, even though I said that I doubt they'd kill off an LGBT character, but I think it's going to be her. That's my opinions. I also find it very weird that they'd kill off a character right now, especially at 179. That's a weird issue, unless it's a cliffhanger and then they end up killing them off in 178. I think that's weird to do it here. But I think, I'm going to say again, I'm going to go with Unico. I don't think Michonne or Eugene's going to die. If they did do Michonne and they used it to bring her daughter to the forefront of the story, I think that'd be a brilliant idea. But I'm 50-50 in that. I don't know if I totally like it or if I would be annoyed about that. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's still some story where Michonne would be done. And then Eugene, like I said, he's on the cover. I'll be mad if they kill him off and it's like a spoiler that way. Sadiq, he could die, but I think we need a big death right now. And like I said, I think Unico could be that big death and push Magna to get more development. We haven't got any development with her. And I'm going to be mad if they kill off Magna. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very mad. Forget hashtag if Daryl dies, we riot. If Magna dies, we riot. I'm going to start that. If you agree with me, hit that. Leave it in the comment section now. If Magna dies, we riot. I think we should do that because we need more Magna. Kirkman has promised she'd be more of a forefront when in past issues and let her hacks, and I think we need that. And if they kill her off, I'm gonna be mad. So if Magna dies, hashtag we riot. But I'm gonna go with Unico. She's not as important, and she's kind of like Sadiq, but I think her death could definitely push Magna's story in a new direction, and I really hope they do something like that. So yeah, like I said, those are my thoughts and opinions on the synopsis and who I think's gonna die. Now I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the cover. So now let's talk about the cover as a whole, because I really like this cover. I like the blue background. I like the lettering where it says 5 out of 6. I love this background. I always say the coloring and the background are one thing I look for when it comes to a comic. I feel like if the coloring, the title and the background are right, even the coloring of Eugene's shirt, I think that's perfect, right on point. Like I've always said, the coloring and the look of the cover needs to be on point in order for me to like it and pick up the comic. And right now, I love this cover. It's probably my favorite cover from the New World Order story arc. I think it's definitely up there. I think this is my favorite one from the New World story arc, followed by the Mercer cover, and then followed by probably 175 and 176. I'd probably say the Princess is my least favorite cover from the New World Order, but I really like this cover. Again, though, if they end up revealing that it's Eugene that dies, I'm going to be mad that they killed him off and revealed it with the cover. I think that's very bad. Again, it's kind of like, what was it, 173, where they had the Jesus final fight scene. Like, everybody thought it would be Jesus that was going to die, and then it was Veda. I mean, I like how they twist that, but still, it's a little bit of a spoiler. And I hope they don't do that route again with the Eugene cover. But I think it's a really great cover. Like I said, I like the coloring. I like the cover itself. I like Eugene and Soldier. I think they're positioned great. And I can't wait to see what goes on. I'm glad at this issue we're finally returning back. I hope this issue we get a little bit more from Alexandria, maybe the Hilltop and the Kingdom. I really want to get more from Rick. I know right now that's the Commonwealth story, but I want to see what's going on with Rick. And yeah, we're back home, so I'm really glad we're gonna maybe get that with either this issue or 178. Or 180. So I'm really hoping for that. And I just am so excited because this cover is probably my favorite. Like I said, it's definitely an improvement from the Princess cover. And 175, 176 are pretty bland, and 177 is pretty great. But I can't wait for this cover. I think it looks awesome. So leave your thoughts and opinions, what you think of this cover, in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on The Walking Dead issue 179 cover. Again, if you like The Walking Dead or comics in general, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you won't be able to miss any more of the comic content or Walking Dead content I might put out there. This has been Vision of Blind Entertainment. I will see you next time.